Hey people, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to go through all the things I previously missed because some people are wanting to see how I did the foundations and a few other things. So let's get into it. So I'll start off with the foundation. If you are trying to rebuild this structure, I would recommend starting off with this lobby bit. So it's only a 3x3. Chuck down those foundations and chuck up these big walls because it kind of gauges the height. And once you fit these walls in, then everything kind of fits in with it. So yeah, we've got a 3x3, which leads down into the stairs, obviously, so you put some stairs down or whatever. So this comes into this next room, which is a 1, 2, 3. So from that 3x3, come out 4 tiles wide, or 5 tiles wide, and then you come out 1, 2, 3 tiles further from that. And then from this corner you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles this way. And then I believe it's another 7 going that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this way, or 6 to get this little bit here. And that'll make your lobby, your weapons room, and a nice lab. And just so you know, I have been using these little incline pieces, kind of like the pyramid pieces. It's just a bit of aesthetics. But yeah, so I went down 1 here, and since I'm on my fucking edge of my extension, so I can't go any further that way, so I just went down. And you don't always have to use foundations as well. A good way of doing this, like all these aren't foundations, these are just ceilings branching out from the foundations of the lobby. So instead of putting foundations everywhere and like stacking them up, just build fucking ceiling pieces coming all the way out, and then yeah, put walls going down. Saves you a lot of time stacking all the foundations to try and make the height. But as you can see on this side of the build, the hill starts declining over here, so that actually allowed me to have enough space to fit the garage. Depending on where you're actually building this, you may or may not be able to do this, but you can still put the inclines down to give it the nice aesthetics. But yeah, so I came down 2 here because the idea was coming down 2 the whole way. But then obviously I had to go down further on that side because it starts dipping. So yeah, just chuck the inclines going down around the whole base. I was trying to stick to 2, and then yeah, depending on where you're at, it might change. But yeah, pretty simple. In the last video I showed you how to make these, the actual structure of the build. And these little roof ceiling bits do make a nice aesthetic, makes it a bit better than it just being flat. Gives these little notches, it's quite nice. So yeah, that's the size of the lab. We'll start off with the first floor, because when you finish the first floor, then it all kind of like expands out from that, eh? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And this comes into the nice living area, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this comes into the little garage spot, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have the lobby coming out, you extend it out another 1, and then you come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to accommodate the long fucking assault ship. So it's 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 8 by 5 extending out from the lobby. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and obviously depending on how you're actually building this might change here. Could keep going back all the way to the lobby, but I did a nice little overlook thing so you can kind of see everything as you're running around, instead of just putting walls everywhere and segregating everything. It's all kind of connected into one big nice space without it being too separated. It's a nice little touch. Obviously we've got where the ship comes in. You can park buggies in here too, but yeah, we're using that for the Mark 6 vehicle production. So yeah, that's the base of that, and I'll quickly go show you the landing pad, just in case you want to see how big that is as well. Focusing on the foundations right now. So the landing pad comes out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles. And obviously we're using the special pieces for the Atreides set to get these nice big triangle pieces and these like slanted wall pieces. And it's the same thing with the foundation, the inclines. They go around the whole base of the foundation. But that's just aesthetic, so yeah, do with this as you please. And yeah, same thing, but as you can see here, it only goes down 1, so I'm right on the edge of my extensions here. I couldn't go any further out, so you kind of just gotta work with what you got. And yeah, so that's pretty much the first floor, the base of the first floor. So I'll quickly go down and show you how big the bedroom is down here. So this comes down into our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I only did this because we're actually overhanging the cliff now. So the mountain stops here, and this is all overhanging. So yeah, this is gonna depend on where you're actually building this. But I'll show you how big it is anyway. 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3. And that goes back obviously another one here, so it's 4 by 3. And then you have the triangles from the special parts. And yeah, so that makes the bedroom. Little office spot. And yeah, I'll do a quick run through just so you get a better picture without me rambling on. I'll try to do like encompass the whole thing, just looking at the foundations. You could even slow this down as you're watching it, build it as I'm running around if you want. It goes across. Boom, boom. Obviously just continue going, continue going, continue going. And then it comes out here again. And you turn. And obviously continue going, continue going. Start extending outwards. Come up to here, turn again. And then you take this back to the lobby spot. And that should be the foundation done. I didn't realize I didn't hit record on the last video about making the actual foundation, so I'm sorry about that, but hopefully this helps you guys out. And yeah, same with this. Foundation comes down too. Gives it this nice aesthetic, almost like a modern pyramid style build. Nice little desert mansion. Fits everything you'll need. There's enough space for everything, but I don't have the carrier ornithopters because I'm only solo, so I'm not planning to get a carrier and a harvester. It's not part of the plan. This will fit everything you need, and even if you're like a group of 2 or 3, it will fit more scout ornithopters and assault ornithopters. Do with it as you please. I'll show you the base of the garage as well, just in case you can fit the garage underneath as well. So we'll go take a quick look at that. But the garage only came from because I had the big dip down here, so I was like, oh, that's perfect to fit a buggy or 2. So instead of making this one little piece, there was a bunch of rocks here. I kind of made do with what I had. Made a little nice overlooking bit that overlooks the garage, and we have our secret generator storage where you can chuck a bunch of generators. But you can see the floor came up right here, so I had to kind of bring it up a bit so that you can actually park a few buggies. Probably fit 2 in here, 3 if you're squeezing it. And then yeah, you're coming down here, and that goes 1, 2, 3, and yeah, so you can see the actual base goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with these little pyramid bits. But yeah, just follow what we did before and you should be Gucci. So that's the base of the foundation, and yeah, you don't have to use foundations all the way around. We only use foundations to make it more stable. When it's unstable, just chuck down a foundation somewhere around it and then start extending out with ceilings. And yeah, that should be the foundation. quickly show you the extensions too, how many extensions we got. So obviously started off with this one. Yeah, we didn't go any higher, so it's just horizontal extensions. We went one out that way, one out that way, and there's one around the back as well where the landing pad is, overlooking the cliff. Quickly run and give you a look. And I also did change the Scout Ornithopter entrance because I wasn't a big fan of how it was like sticking out. It wasn't really fitting the rest of the build. But as you can see, we've extended outwards here as well. So we got 1, 2, and this is the third one here. So it does go down a fair amount as well. But as you can see, I've changed the Scout entrance. So instead of having these little bits sticking out, it kind of works as one piece now. But yeah, I hope that helped. Give you a little preview of how I built the base foundation for the build. There's plenty of space in the externals too to place all your turbines. There's even a balcony at the top to place some more wind turbines. Quickly go have a look. Plenty of space for vehicles, plenty of space for friends. Give you a little squiz on how big the second floor is. Comes out here. This is where the lobby is now, so we're kind of just working around the lobby, and this is where those big walls come in handy because they kind of block you from going this way. So you just kind of put the ceilings down and expand out from it, however high you want it to be. So yeah, you're coming down, boom, extend outwards, 3 more. You could keep going all the way, but obviously you want to fit the big facility pieces. So this gives it like a nice overlooking when it is built. I haven't quite got there yet. I'm working on it. I'll definitely give an update tour of the base when everything's finished. This is that little balcony I was talking about. Obviously, subject to change depending on what you want to do. You don't have to follow it exactly one by one because depending on where you're actually building this will determine some of the shapes and sizes. For the third floor, it's just a little top bit, still going around. See, this is the top of where the lobby is. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come in, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you could fill this in too, but yeah, I've got more than enough space already. Got nothing else to fit really. And as you can see, we can fit the big ass facilities in very nicely, and you've got a nice view of them as well. There we go. That's a bit better. And I found out these lights as well. If you haven't got the big ceiling lights yet with the archive seeds or whatever they're called, these lamps do light up the place quite nicely. And yeah, the ceilings as well. So you wrap around the ceilings coming in, and then I did a nice little thing where you so when you come in, you also go around the exterior, going the other way, the opposite way, to give it a nice little overhang, like this. So some of the pieces overhang here, so you've got the ones that come in that make the interior spaces, then you go around the external again and put down all the overhanging pieces. It gives this like nice little groove around the fucking edge. It's quite nice. And yeah, I got rid of this piece here. Give you a quick fly around as well, just to give you another idea of how it looks, in case you didn't watch the other video. But yeah, it's a nice clean solo player base. Fits all the endgame facilities. Gave you a good look at the foundation, how I built it, the size. Obviously you can go back, slow it down, build it as I'm running through each tile. And yeah, I'll kind of just give you a pause view just so you can kind of pause the video if you want. See the actual height, how far I went with the external pieces. And yeah, that's an easy way to start as well. Instead of building all the walls and everything, start with the structure of the build, and then starting adding all the details in after. And And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll give you a nice view of the ceiling too. That's what I was talking about. So we got the ceilings that curve inwards. That's good going around the interior walls. And then obviously around the externals, you go back out. So it creates this nice little design here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, it fits nice. You probably fit 2 more in here, to be honest, if you really were squeezing it. And I love putting these walls facing inwards as well, because it creates this nice little design we got with the eagles. And yeah, if you guys found this guide helpful, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more Dune building tutorials. Thanks for watching. Peace.